Hello, everyone. Welcome to Guide to the Unknown. It's Kristen, and I am here with a special Best of the Netherworld Dispatch episode. The Netherworld Dispatch is our weekly Patreon-only podcast, and we thought that we would give a little sampler platter to anybody who might be curious about just exactly what's going on over there. So let me tell you about how our Patreon works. We have 4 different tiers. The zombie tier, which is $1 a month, and you don't get any bonus episodes, but you do get access to our private Guide to the Unknown Discord. Then there's the ghost level, which is $4 per month, and you get 1 bonus episode every 4 weeks, plus Discord. Then there is Banshee, which is $8 per month, and you get a bonus episode every 2 weeks, plus Discord, obvi. And then our Demon tier. This is our premier exclusive. It's not really exclusive. I mean, I guess you can just do it whenever you want to. Our premier tier, where you get a bonus episode every single week. And of course, like I said, access to the Discord goes for all of these tiers. We also have bonuses over there that aren't even like part of the standard thing. We have commentaries for all of the Scream movies, and we sometimes just throw things up there, you know, here and there for fun. Like we have an episode where we dive into the Zodiac letters. That's just $4 and up tier, but it doesn't count as one of the bonus episodes, so it's a little extra. Basically, we try to really give you bang for your buck over there, and we love the community that's created on Discord. It's a really, really cool group of people, and it makes it feel like such a symbiotic relationship. Like you really help keep the show going, and then we give the show back, and on we go. So we are going to give you a few minute sampler of each episode that we put out this past May. And let's kick off the jams with our Fatal Frame episode part 4. This was our first Patreon episode of the month over in May. And Fatal Frame is a game that we revisit every month for our Demon tier exclusively. It's a Japanese horror video game that I guess you would say is photography themed. Like you have this cool camera called the Camera Obscura that you use to take pictures of ghosts, and then it disarms them. It's really sweet, and we basically do a serialized playing of it every month. So enjoy this little clip.
Shrine of Dolls, Document 1. Seems to be a record of something. Having sat abandoned for many years, the Shrine of Dolls has now undergone significant reconstruction. In the past, local legends tell that the shrine used so-called effigies as offerings. These effigies are likely the old dolls that were found inside. The road to the shrine was improved, and so the number of visitors gradually increased. There was no end to the visitors bringing their own dolls to add to those left outside. Assuming this practice to be harmless, no effort has been made to prevent it. As we were repairing the old dolls, we learned that each of them is engraved with a name. We also found tiny teeth, bones, and small bundles of hair tucked away inside.
All right. I mean, I feel like that answers a question.
About,
Blair Witch?
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
Were these mere keepsakes or perhaps something more? The purpose of the shrine has since become clear. It appears these dolls were believed to contain the souls of deceased children and were likely offered to the shrine as some kind of ritual. Oh, so not merely as, like, a memorial, but as a ritual offering? We also learned of a cave below the shrine, known as the Womb Cavern. It housed several human remains. Perhaps initially it was not dolls offered up at the shrine, but people. It seems the cavern may be where the bodies were disposed. We are considering renovating the cavern into storage space, placing the bones into dolls of their own, and holding a joint memorial service for them all.
Wow.
It seems like maybe something went wrong with that plan.
Yeah, perhaps.
Yeah.
So this says that after we, vanquish those children out front, that our goal is now to return to the front shrine. Okay,
Yes.
That's what you're trying to do right now?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
We're going to be making our way there slowly but surely.
Yes.
That sound you just heard was a ghost hand reaching out to grab me as I opened a drawer that's full of glass eyes. And then more information about the Shrine of Dolls. I've been having those dreams again, where I'm playing with the kids. I've started looking forward to playing with them. Sometimes I don't even want to wake up. I looked into it, and the games we've been playing actually used to exist. One is called Spirited Away, Everyone hides each other's dolls, and whoever finds theirs last is spirited away. That is, they go out of the game. Wooden dolls were usually used, made from the sticks of trees on the mountain. The next game was called Ghost Marriage. Everyone hides their dolls except one person, called the Outsider. That person then chooses a partner of the opposite sex and searches for their doll. It's a bit like hide and seek, only the owner of a doll that's found is said to be bound, that is, married to the outsider. However, if the outsider finds the wrong doll, then the owner of that doll becomes the outsider instead. A little confusing.
Yeah.
My theory is that these games are based on actual rituals that took place on the mountain. In my dreams, the games go on until the children disappear into the mist. I wonder what would happen if they took me with them. Yeah, I wonder.
Yeah, me too.
I guess we'll never know.
Unfortunately.
Oh, what? It said look. Let's look. Oh. We found a spooky butt.
A butt?
Like a wooden butt.
Yeah.
Under a sheet. I have no idea what that was supposed to be.
I guess it was a doll butt.
I think it was a doll butt. Okay. I think... Is this a door?
Yeah.
What is this? Is this the right way or the wrong way?
Go to the map again. Maybe it'll...
Yeah, let's see. So that... Maybe this is the right way. This certainly is like a little labyrinth. Let's just check this door. Is this...
But you know which door is the main shrine room? I mean, which room when you look at that map?
I think loosely. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna travel... Oh, I don't... There's an old Japanese-style dresser in the closet. Okay.
Just that.
That's it. That's the end of that thought. Why do I feel like... It feels like this room that we're in is significant in some way.
Yeah.
No, still hooked on this drawer. This dresser, I mean. Alright. I feel like we're in a closet. There's red sheets everywhere, which also feel like they're somewhat significant.
Yeah.
Let's go to the map again. My goal is to just be lost at the beginning of each of these episodes.
Right. Now let's move on to checking out an episode that was for our Demon and Banshee tier members. This was recorded on our way back from going to the Jersey Devil Fable Festival. So we're in the car, it sounds a little bit different, and we talk about our experience about the our experience at the festival, which was really fun and provided some surprising laughs, let's say, surprising bathroom-related laughs. And then we also talked about Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. So this clip you're going to hear is about Doctor Strange, but it's not really spoilery, so go ahead and take a listen. I feel like the first half of this movie and the second half of this movie, maybe not that as clean a distinction, are really, really different. Like, it starts going more balls to the wall, like, zany horror stuff, like in the second half.
I agree with you. I think I enjoy a lot of that stuff, but so much of the movie I feel is like a little bloated and whiplashy, where I'm like, I don't even know.
Yeah.
You're just like, it's just so many. It's just an idea factory, and on that level, I can really appreciate it. But it doesn't feel like there's much refinement.
You know what felt like that? What stuck out to me, even though I thought it was really neat, but stuck out to me as like, why is this happening? It's really just because they had the idea to make it happen. I don't think it really... I could be wrong. I don't think it fits with the plot and the way that magic usually works in this world when the two Doctor Stranges were having, like, a music fight.
Yes, I agree. I very much agree with you.
It was really a neat idea, but, like, it's not like So, basically, Doctor Strange is meeting his kind of corrupted self that we were talking about before, who said that he killed all the Doctor Stranges in the other universes, and they have to fight or whatever. And there's a piano because they're in whatever the name of his, like...
Sanctum Sanctorum.
Sanctum Sanctorum. So there's, like, a piano and all this, like, sheet music, because, like, I guess that's how Doctor Strange likes to, like, think.
Well, you think about, like, old organs.
Yeah.
Like, that's, like, almost, like... 100 years ago classic horror.
So
Phantom of the Opera sitting at a keyboard, tickling the ivories.
Yeah. So Doctor Strange starts like using the music notes that are on the page and like extracting them and turning them to magic and then like throwing them at the other Doctor Strange, and that would make musical sounds and stuff. But it's not like Doctor Strange has to find some sort of like written down thing to extract a shape to throw at people. He could have
literally just fired an energy blast.
Right.
It felt like a step like a step he had to take to be like, this will be clever, where like his motivation in that moment would just be to protect himself or defeat the other guy.
But it looked like he was just having fun.
Yes, I agree.
Because there was no reason for him to do that. I think it's a really neat idea, but there's no justification for it. And also because it's a multiverse, maybe they could have found a justification for it. Like in this universe, he realizes that he has to use existing symbols as weapons or something to harness. But no, his magic works the same. They just decide to have a music note fight. That was really weird. It was a neat fight, but it was just like, what? Why is this happening?
I agree. I did like some of the uses of magic, or like referring to almost like arcane types of magic, where at one point Wanda is tracking them and they're like, she's using reflective surfaces.
So
they had to cover any mirror, any puddle on the ground. They could even just like splash their foot through a puddle to disperse it, because otherwise she can reach through any reflective surface to grab you.
Yeah.
I thought that was like very interesting.
Yes, I really liked all the Wanda witch stuff.
Yeah.
They didn't go as far as making her a classic like cackling sort of witch. If anything, they made her closer to a zombie, like a classic zombie than a witch. But I really liked, even though it's not necessarily like fair or something, that it was like, she's a witch. In this movie, in this universe, witches are just bad. Like we fear a scarlet witch. You know what I mean? Like, so that's what I'm saying. It's not necessarily cool because like she's had her powers and been the Scarlet Witch and helped you before in the Avengers and stuff, but they were like, it's a witch.
Well, she was always treated in these movies as being something different. Always.
Yeah.
She was like, it was suggested in, I think, Avengers 2 in Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
She was like experimented on, and that's where she got her powers or something. I think WandaVision sort of explained that she always had them a little bit.
Yeah.
She's actually an X-Men character, I think. I think she's supposed to be more of a mutant than anything.
You're right, because there was the Quicksilver.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So, but in these movies, she was always treated as more of like a loose cannon or a threat.
Right.
In some way. She has that line where she goes like, you use power. You use your power and you're applauded for it. I use my power and I'm a witch.
Yeah.
And I'm the villain or something. And I was like, that's true.
Totally true.
Yeah, that's very true. That's interesting.
Next on Patreon, and this episode was just for our Demon tier members, is an episode we simply called Mounds. This is because we decided to play with some ranking software, and we went in and ranked our favorite Saw traps, and then ended up talking about this bizarre poster of Jigsaw that was promotional for, I'm not sure which Saw. I'm going to say Saw 7, and that could be wrong. But it was a poster where there was a jigsaw that's like the size of the Empire State Building, and there's scaffolding conveniently placed right in front of his mound, as we would call it. And then we moved on to ranking Halloween candies, which included mounds. Now, you're going to hear a little bit of a controversial Halloween food opinion here, and just hang on to your hat and enjoy.
This next one, you're dressed up like a hobo or a space cat or something, and somebody gives you a bag of Doritos.
Yep. If we're putting crunch in S, we're also putting Doritos.
This is weird.
Yeah, I know, but I'm surprised, and yet when I get home, I'm like, oh man, it's kind of awesome that I can eat Doritos right now.
I'll tell you, I'll put it in S. Watch this.
Okay.
Dropped, it's in there.
Yeah.
And I'm still going to say to you this. I don't think I really like Doritos.
Really?
I don't think I really like them. Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
What about ranch?
You know, when I was younger, I liked Cool Ranch. When we lived next door to somebody who worked for this cracker maker and he gave us free bags, I liked him.
Ooh,
as an adult, I think I'm beyond the Dorito. I don't want it.
I don't know, Will. Ryan will occasionally get Doritos and I'm like thrilled.
Really?
Yeah, they're so good.
Listen, I'll try one.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not against it, but I don't think I really like them.
I hear you.
How do you feel about these dots?
D.
Dots. Get out of here, dots.
Yeah, just in my teeth.
Eat it, Dots. Dum-dums. What?
I guess those are the lollipop?
Yeah, but they don't have some sort of a fun surprise.
They don't have a gimmick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Call me when you got a gimmick,
I
dum-dums.
don't really like hard candy. I feel like it just makes my mouth feel disgusting.
That's true. You're also just eating your own spit.
Yeah, you kind of are.
D.
Yeah.
Fun dip.
No.
Nope.
No.
Hey, you know what? This ain't it, Chief. I would give Fun Dip
You're
a C or a D.
C.
Gobstoppers.
No.
I don't
D,
want it.
I think.
I'm going to give it a D.
Yeah.
Good and Plenty?
D.
Bullshit.
No way.
Going in D. Mr. Good Bar.
I think so I'm not into it, but I think Mr. Goodbar is just like a bunch of peanuts.
Kristen, I don't think I've ever had one of these. I don't think I'm about to start.
I don't think I have either. I think it's just peanuts in a candy bar, like whole peanuts.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop it in C.
That's
for the
fine.
Just for the unknown of it.
Yes,
because I'm not sure that I can really condemn it if I have no idea what's going on.
Same. All right, tiny gummy hamburger D.
Pop you in
What
D.
flavor is this?
Who the hell's eating the little gummy
What is
hamburgers? Like it even takes a while to say. You know my favorite candy? Those little gummy hamburgers.
Little gummy hamburgers. Yeah.
Heath Bar.
Similar to a Butterfinger, I wish that it was easier to eat. Like, I like the flavor of toffee and everything, but it's just like so sticky in there.
Toffee. This is America. I don't think I've ever had one of these with Mr. Good Bar.
Really?
I think I would put him in C.
I definitely have had it. C is appropriate. Yeah.
Original Hershey's.
C.
C. No flair.
Yeah. No.
Come on.
Just blah.
Give me
And
something else to talk
It's not
about.
good enough chocolate. It's not good enough chocolate to stand on its own. Like, as you know, Cadbury chocolate is my near and dear. I would eat a plane of that all day, but not Hershey's.
Not Hershey's.
No.
C. Jolly Rancher.
No.
No. Does something to my teeth.
Same exact. Yep.
Can't have it.
No.
I'm not doing it.
No.
I would put it in D.
Yep. Yeah.
Junior Mint.
I don't really like them, to tell you the truth.
Ooh, I like them. I think they're fresh. I think they're happening. I think that they give you that feeling in your mouth where it's like a little bit cold. It feels like almost like a little sensitive if you have a cold glass of water after it. You can't really handle it.
I happen to love mint, but I don't like the texture of Junior Mints.
I do. I like when you break it open.
It's so gooey.
But it's not just gooey. It's also solid enough that you can snap it in half. There's something interesting happening here. And I like it.
Are you sure?
Can we agree on a B?
You're not just thinking of a York peppermint patty?
I am thinking of a York. I'm 100% thinking of a York peppermint patty. That is. I think I thought they were the same thing. One's just smaller than the other.
No. Okay. York peppermint patty. I'm good with a B. I actually do love a York peppermint patty.
Okay.
No, Junior Mints. They're like gummy.
Yeah, Kramer threw them into that guy.
Yes, exactly. I don't like them.
I don't like them as much as a York.
Yeah.
Can we put them in C?
Yep.
And then instantly put the York up in an A?
Yes. That's fine.
Okay.
Yep.
Kit Kat.
I really like Kit Kat.
Ooh, I love a Kit Kat.
Yeah, I would say, A to S.
I think I would put it in S.
I'm cool with S.
We might have a lot of S's.
Yeah.
That's just because I eat a lot of candy.
There. Crackle.
Now, Crackle is the knockoff Crunch. You can't get a Crunch, you get a Crackle.
Right.
If you have nothing to do but get a Crackle, though,
then it's worthwhile. So I would say A.
I would give it an A.
Yeah.
I think this is a case of like it being the Transmorphers to Transformers.
Yeah.
But I think they got the recipe pretty damn close.
They really did. I really don't mind a Crackle.
I'm fine with
we used to get a lot of those like mixed candy bags for the salon that I worked at.
Yeah.
And they would have those brands that like aren't the best brand.
Right.
And I was always eating the Crackles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Until somebody's like, oh, I thought this had Crackles. Yeah. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I guess they're gone.
I don't think so.
Next, we moved on to an episode that was for all of our patrons, our demon level, our banshee level, and our ghost level. This was me, Kristen, playing the game Silent Hills PT. Now, I am not a serious gamer. I play uber casual games like Animal Crossing and like granny style point and clicks. And PT is a famously not complicated, honestly, but very, very tense game that is not my usual speed. So Will sort of guided me through it and I got the crap scared out of me. So please enjoy.
All right. So listener, if you're not watching, you enter into a pretty mundane hallway.
Yeah, a narrow, long hallway. where the walls are a little bit dirty and there are pictures hung on the wall. So it's not in total disrepair, but it also doesn't look like the most inhabited either necessarily.
No. There's a
I
clock.
guess that's not really true. There's enough stuff around that looks inhabited.
There's a clock that reads 23:59 military time, so it means that's 11:59 at night. There is a picture on the wall.
That is the picture ripped out of the frame. You can just kind of see somebody's shoulders and a necklace.
And it says, if you zoom in at the bottom, "My voice, can you hear it? This sign, can you read it? I'll wait forever if you'll just come to me."
Police arriving on scene after neighbors called 911 found the
And you can hear the radio.
Right.
listening to the radio.
Now this,
Several days before the murders,
So they're captioning what's on the radio several days before the murders. Neighbors said they... Whoop.
oh sorry,
That's okay. Oh, damn it.
he was
Went
repeating a
away.
series of numbers. They said it was like he was chanting a strange spell.
there was another family.
There was another family shot to death in the same state last month. I
In
ain't saying it right
December
now.
last year,
You can hear it more
a man
clearly
used
because
a
we're
rifle
closer
and
to the
meat
radio.
cleaver to murder his entire family. In each case, the perpetrators were fathers. State police say this string of domestic homicides appears unrelated, though it could be part of a larger trend such as employment, child care, and other social issues facing the average family.
Now, very simple things. I love that you have to walk down the hallway. You can hear the radio.
Yeah.
It's just far away enough until you get close, then you can hear it very clearly. Just
Yeah.
like very natural.
Yep.
It's not the only video game to do that. It's not the first.
But it's a nice detail.
It's just so well done.
Yeah.
And it's a little unnerving. This is playing and it's talking about murder. It's talking about fathers murdering their families.
Right.
And also the idea that you're walking down this hallway. It'll make sense in a minute, but this is why I named that show The Long Hallway. This is where,
Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize that.
yeah, this is where I got the inspiration. Everything here is about this space.
Right.
So, your controls are super limited, and I want to hand you this controller.
Oh, God.
I know. Let's hope if the battery doesn't stay charged, because let's be honest, I'll take it back to plug it in,
Yeah.
and I'll play. But I want to give it to you and just see what happens.
Just for a sec, because I'm not good at moving around these things. I feel like it's going to be nauseating for anybody watching.
Maybe, but who knows? There's nothing to do in here. Here's why
Right.
this might be a great video game for you.
Yeah.
All you do is walk and look. Now, those are the things that you struggle with. Two thumb games, admittedly.
Yes.
But I think this almost might be a terrific training ground for you.
Right. Until
Just
something
remember,
makes me pee my pants.
The left stick is how you walk. That's
Okay.
it. Look,
Forward.
if I pull to the left, I walk left,
Yep.
right? The right stick lets
Look
you
around.
look. It's like turning your head.
Okay.
The right stick is as if you're turning your head. And the left stick is just wherever you want your feet to go.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Now,
Very shiny floor.
yeah, I remember when
like
when
a
I
mirror
first played this
shine.
game,
Okay.
this looked real to me. Like this
Yeah.
looked.
All
And
right, I
even
want to look
still,
at all
like-
this stuff here.
Yeah, see, you already did a great job. Kristen just turned to look at this like little nook where there's a phone and photos
Yeah.
of just sort of anonymous people, almost like a JFK looking guy.
Yeah, it honestly kind of looks like JFK, like crossed with Trump, I hate to say. At least in the picture on the left.
Yeah, I can see that.
Just a little.
I would say like very 60s, 70s vibe.
Yep. Yeah, he's got like swoopy, longer hair and it looks like long sideburns.
But weirdly, all of these like blister packs of pills.
Yes,
And,
and-
candy.
Candy coming out of its bags.
Detritus.
What is this? Oops. What's the bag? Let's see what kind of candy we're working
what
with.
we got
Where
here?
will we rank this according to last week's bonus show?
Now, I'll
All right,
tell you
we
what,
have
if you push in
Miracle
on the right
Chocolate.
Miracle chocolate, you're right. If you push in the right thumbstick, push straight down, you'll zoom in.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
All right, Miracle Chocolate and Ochamba
Yeah, I think
chocolate bar.
Yeah, it is like OCH.
A-N.
Is that right?
I think so.
Ochana chocolate?
Ochan?
Is that
I
George
don't know.
Lucas?
Wait.
You see the guy in the middle portrait?
Yeah.
It looks like George Lucas.
Yeah, it does.
Bizarre.
I'm pretty sure it's George Lucas. Yeah, so that's here.
And there's
Is
a
there
phone
anything I
off
can
the
do
hook.
with the phone?
And then, surprise, it turned out to be a 5-Monday month, which meant that there was a 5th Netherworld Dispatch episode this past May, and it just happened to be video game centric again, the way that timing shook out. We're back to an episode for just our demon tier where we went further in the game Fatal Frame. So you're going to hear a little clip of not only us playing, but Will talking about a different video game experience that he and his wife Allie had. So enjoy.
I love the ringer.
Yeah. I want to make my ringer that.
Ben speaking.
Spooky.
Ghostface?
I've been trying to get in touch with you. I was worried.
No, I've been trying to get in touch with you. Okay, speak.
Listen,
No. Not interested.
I'm getting married.
What?
What?
What? You are?
Oh, we
Wait.
just switched to the caller's perspective without knowing it.
Oh. This is very confusingly
Yes.
portrayed.
Laid out.
And who's the lucky bride?
Ooh, maybe it's us. Didn't we buy like a goth bride outfit last time?
Since
Oh, my
Uh-oh,
God.
goo is coming toward our sneaker.
Ooh.
Oh, God, I didn't even notice that at first.
Spooky face.
Yeah, there's a spooky face just beyond the collar when we're looking from their perspective.
That was great.
Yeah.
Will you die with me? So that was a scary phone call after all.
Yeah.
I knew it had to be something scary, of course, but like it did turn out to be a very like ringish.
Yes, definitely.
Will you die with me? That could not have been more confusingly staged, though. I don't know who was saying what at any given moment.
Whoever called... This is Ren right now that we're looking at, right?
Yes.
Whoever called Ren said that they were getting married.
Okay. Getting married to a shrine maiden?
I don't know. It
guess.
seems like it. If
Whatever.
that's who was... You know, if his bride was in the room with him, it seems like it was a shrine maiden.
Yeah. All right. I found Rui's journal. We're going to read it.
Yeah,
It says,
read
I
it.
wonder if it's okay to read it. And then we
And
just will.
open. Mr. Hojo often cries out in his sleep.
She's writing about us.
Hey, that's right. He won't tell me much, but it seems like he has a recurring dream about a ceremony from his childhood. As a young boy, Mr. Hojo said he spent a summer with relatives at the base of Mount Kajiroy,
Yeah.
right? He's mentioned playing in an old house and in a shrine on the mountain and some kind of festival he went to. Mr. Hojo doesn't talk about his past much, so what he has told me I remember clearly. Is he dreaming of that ceremony? I went to festivals as a child, but all I remember is having a good time. It doesn't sound like the festival Mr. Hojo dreams about is any fun. He often cries, "Don't look at me," in his sleep. He's always had a hard time with people staring at him. He especially dislikes it when women look at him for too long.
What's too long?
I don't know. He won't even look at Ms. Kurosawa or Ms. Kozukata in the eye sometimes. He doesn't have that issue with me, though. Are the women he's dreaming about really that frightening? Yes.
You pick up a journal and you find out that somebody's writing all about you.
All about you and left it in your home?
Like theorizing.
That's a nightmare for his little assistant friend who wrote that.
Oh my God.
When she got home and realized that she left her journal about Mr. Hojo at Mr. Hojo's.
I know. Oh my
That
God, I left it at
sucks.
Mr. Hojo's.
Yeah. Oh, it's at Mr. Hojo's. I hope Mr. Hojo doesn't read it.
I wonder if we can fire our assistant in this game.
Sims-esque.
Yeah, exactly. You're going down.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever told you this. It's not, Allie evidently really likes The Sims.
Okay. No, you haven't. Already, I don't know this.
We've
wait,
basically
yeah.
fast traveled to the Shrine of Dolls, which is very useful because
Very convenient rather than going through the whole mountain.
yeah. But so Allie's really into The Sims, so I got The Sims 4. This was probably a year or two ago now. And she was playing it like wild, but
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's ringing a bell.
she asked me like, well, what house should I make? Because you build a house. I was like, make our house.
Yeah.
Make us. I don't know anything about The Sims.
Yeah.
She was really good at it. I looked like me. She looked like her. I was in the basement, like writing jokes or something. Like it was, or playing music because she put a microphone in there and it misinterpreted what the microphone was. Like.
Yeah.
But then I died.
Oh, no.
I got old. I aged quickly and I died. And I was like, can you like undo that or go to a previous save? She's like, no, this is like what The Sims is. Like,
Yeah.
they're like Tamagotchis,
Like
kind of
life.
like they grow up, they get older, they die, and you just sort of move on. I was like, this is horrible.
This game sucks.
What a mistake to make these things look like us. She stopped playing.
Yeah.
I think I just complained too much.
And there you have it. We really hope that you enjoyed this look at our Patreon for May 2022. And if you would like to join us, please come to patreon.com/GTTU-pod. And we would love to have you. As I said, there are options all the way from $1 to $13 a month that you can take advantage of. And it's a really, really cool place to hang out in Discord, specifically with other Guides to the Unknown listeners. And if you like listening to the show, there is a ton of stuff from Will and I. So we hope you have a great week, and we will see you on the regular show in just a few days. Bye.